Hello, my name is Kirby Tardos, and welcome to my first ever Sims 4 speed build video. I've been playing The Sims for a very long time, at least by, the standards of being my age. I got The Sims 3 for my birthday when I was 11. So, but I haven't made a video of it. I've made Sims videos, but I haven't made Sims building videos up until now because my computer just does not appreciate me performing such actions. It definitely it overheats a lot, and I did have a little bit of problems making this video, but I kind of just went, okay, you know what, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to make this video. So I made the video, and my computer did not really like it, but it tolerated it. So I talked over everything in the beginning of this, but basically the idea for this build basically came from me asking my friend, actually my ex-girlfriend, but that's beside the point, what kind of house I should build. And what she said was not exactly what I had in mind while building this, but it definitely fits her suggestion, which was something kind of messy and unconventional. So I went okay, we're gonna make it colorful, and not everything is gonna super go together, but it's not gonna be horribly eye-hurty either. So I kind of I went with that. It's a tiny house. It is a tier 2 tiny house, using the tiny living stuff pack rules, I think. Yep, it is. I can't see it very well here, but yes, it is. It is a tier 2 tiny house with 64 tiles, so just at the limit. And I love the color scheme I went for with this bedroom. I kind of just ended up leaning towards purple and blue because that's the color of the bed I chose, and I like that bed. I like it a lot. I used that purple door from, I think, Movie Hangout Stuff Pack. That was that a stuff pack? Yes it was. That is very bright and colorful and has very little use outside of a build like this. So I used it here. Sorry, you can totally hear my computer's fan. That's just what happens when your computer likes to overheat. This, I thought this computer would be really good at running video games, and it is. It can handle some pretty intense stuff, but it's a lot of power in a very small space, and it overheats because of that. So here is the kitchen, by the way. And I based the color scheme around the island living countertops that are this nice light blue. So I went with that. Also, I'm just going to say I used some custom content here. In a little bit, you'll see those square shelf things. Yeah, those are custom content. This build will not be on the gallery. It will probably never be on the gallery. And I could tell you why, but I kind of don't want people to... if you follow me on other websites, you might know already. But anyway, there's a reason why this build will not be on the gallery. I will not state it in this video. So here's me trying to decide what table to use, basically figuring out what color I wanted to use. And I figured there's only one person living in this house, but I still wanted to have there be more than one seat at the table because they could have friends over. I wasn't entirely sure what the gender of the person living in this place is. It seems like it would lean more towards being a woman, but it doesn't have to be. I don't think about that stuff when I build. It just, I notice that a lot of people do, and I do not. So that's a thing. I basically just, the whole theme of this build was weird color schemes, and also the weird kind of way it's arranged, with like the front door being on the top floor and the bedroom being on the bottom floor, but it's not a basement. But like the way it's not physically a basement, but the way it's designed, it kind of is. I don't know how to explain it, but I mean, you're watching the video, you see it. So for a while, I've been watching a lot of Sims 4 speed builds, and that's why I decided to make this video. I just really, something that I noticed here, I'm using the MC Command Center to change the time and seasons and stuff to make the lighting better. Gosh, what was I gonna say? The reason I decided to make this video is because I watch a lot of Sims 4 speed builds, and I find that whenever I see someone else do a cool thing, I also want to do that cool thing. Like, I don't know, I copy what I like, which I guess is pretty normal. Maybe not a good trait to have, but, you know. Here I noticed that the plants are dying because it is autumn, so I changed the season. I don't know what I was changing before. I think I was changing the weather earlier, and then I changed the season that time. I don't know. So here I'm adding plants around this little pool, which is meant to look like a lake, which is something that I've seen lots of people do, and it always looks really, really pretty. So I like doing that. Here I'm just adding a bunch of plants and rocks, and landscaping is something that I really do not think I'm good at, but I have gotten a lot better at it. I used to totally not do it, like back when I played The Sims 3 when I was young. Did not do it at all. Here I try to do at least some, and I'm just messing with the roof at this point. Also, we're gonna start moving into screenshots soon. That's what every YouTuber says. We're gonna move into screenshots momentarily. That's what they always say. But yes, I did take screenshots, and they're not perfect, but you know, they exist. Here they are. Most YouTubers put music over their screenshots instead of keeping talking, but I will not do that because I never like their music, and I don't want you to not like my music. You know what I mean? Also, I don't want you to know what music I listen to because no one likes it. But that's beside the point. Here's the kitchen again, even though you already saw it. Here's the dining room. There's some like posters and stuff on the wall. I think it looks pretty neat. This kind of study area. There really isn't really a living room, but that one could be considered a living room. Like, it's kind of a living room and a study. Here's the bathroom. Not terribly interesting, but I do like what I did with the floor tiles. Like, I'm proud of those floor tiles. They look good. Or like, I'm proud of the fact that I chose to use them. Anyway, so that's kind of the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching, and let me know if you want to see more content like this, and I'll try my best to make it happen. Also, thank you, Falcon Villager, for supporting me on Patreon. If you want to see videos early, support me on there, and I will greatly appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you around.